Did you bring it? Okay. No. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, no. Do you need a C? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could do that. I don't know if we can. Oh, yeah, we can see them there. So, Austin, there's going to be a time. There's going to be a scoreboard right here. Okay, so right in the corner. All right, just so you know. Oh, we're just waiting for the referees to get out. Here, we're going to be playing the South Okanagan team. They're in the Flight 2, the B division. Oh, thanks for joining us here. Going to have Austin Morris working the camera today. Still waiting on the referees here. Oh, and here they come. The Zebras entering the ice. They're going to get the nets set up, and the boys will be able to come up. No, no, these are just pretty much just me. You can hear the ambient noise, but you can't hear anyone beside me talking or. Oh, playoffs are next weekend. We have got our schedule. I'll be posting that after the game. We do have a Friday night game, 7 p.m. against Prince George up in West Kelowna. And then we have a couple games on Saturday, one against Kelowna and one against Kamloops. One of them's in Kelowna and one's back in West Kelowna. It's 12:15 and 4:30. If we do well and we're able to get through to the semifinals, we'll be playing on Sunday. That is to be determined. South Okanagan. So we got everybody in the lineup today, as far as I know. Boys had a little bit of bug going through the team during the week. Missed a few kids. Missed a few kids during practice. Those tournament weekends are tough. 5 games in 3 days, early mornings. But they're ready to go. They got a lot of rest this week. South Okanagan, South Okanagan team there, like I said, in the B flight. They are 3rd in their league. Everybody has completed their regular season games. South Okanagan went 8 wins, 2 ties, and 5 losses for 18 points. And a couple kids we got to look out for. Bodie Smith. He's their top scorer. There he is, number 14. Right in the middle of your screen with the puck. Got to keep at number 19 going in for a shot there. Bo Campbell. He got a few goals on us in our previous meeting. Coming through the middle, number 19. And Zeman. Liam Schneider is their goalie. Quite a good goalie. Played with the 2015 Nighthawks last spring season. Got to know him pretty well. He's going to be playing with the 2014 Nighthawks in the spring season this upcoming season. I hear they're heading off to Edmonton for a tournament playing in the West Edmonton Mall. 3 seconds to go. They're picking up the pucks and we'll get going. That's what it looks like. What's that? It's an app I use called Sideline HD. Okay, we're going to start with the big line. Terrace, DeVries, and it looks like Easton Taylor's playing forward. We got Nolan Barker and Sam Kenyon on defense this game. So Coach Matt switching things up, changing the lines around. South Oak wins the face-off. They tried to get into the zone, but offside and delayed offside, and Vees are able to get it out. And Parker goes and picks up the puck, goes around the net. He's got 2 guys around him. It's knocked off his stick. Terrace is able to pick it up and throws it around to the weak side. Picked up by South Oak. It's put into the slot, but stolen by Terrace, and he's on his. He's got a 2-on-2 into the zone. Terrace gets around his man, backhand, scores. That's a goal by Jake Terrace. Nice move. Right through his man. Face off one by the junior Vees, and Petrie picks it up. Phantom's going back to get it. Up to Keith on the right wing. Turned over. Latour out there with Wild centering this line. Up to Keith. Wild finds it, a 2-on-1 with Latour. Latour in on a breakaway. Shot. Oh, and it just bounced over his stick. He centered it. Shot for the point by Petrie. Everyone's trying to find it. Wild finds it on his back end, chips it across the front of the net. South Oak is able to clear it out of the zone. And Latour gives it off to Petrie. Petrie down to Latour. Latour into Wild, into the zone. Wild's got it, turns, fires it to Latour. His shot is blocked by Leo Warren there, and he shovels it into Bentham. Bo Campbell's pressuring him. Puck to center. Misplayed, and Keith goes in. He's got it. Keith gets around his man, trying to center it. He finally does, right to Brody Marsh, who shot high. It's gloved by Liam, and he plays it to teammates. Paget's now battling for the puck. Gets in there. South Oak's able to clear it, and that's going to go down for icing. So a few lineup changes. Looks like Brody Marsh is playing forward on a line with Paget and Bomber. Bowie Olenek is on defense with Max right now. Paget's playing center. Paget's in the corner battling for it. Bomber comes out with it. He's on his backhand, puts it on net. Liam makes the save. Marsh picks it out of there. Shot. Right on. Big save by Liam, and he holds on. Face off. Picked up by South Oak. They try to get out of the zone, but that's kept in by Paget down to Marsh. Marsh walks in, just knocked off his stick. Olenek picks it up. Shot, just wide. Sitting on the back of the net. Marsh is in battling for it. Paget went for a change, and Terrace is out there now. Bomber in the corner, battling for it. Marsh finds it in the corner. Stolen from him. South Oak can't get it out. Marsh is going to go for a change. Gets up to center. Sixton fires it into the zone. DeVries picks it up. DeVries just knocked off his stick. Now Easton Taylor out there, coming onto the puck. Puts it towards net. Goes to the left side for DeVries. DeVries is going to walk around the behind the net. It's just knocked off his stick. Nice play there. Taylor finds it in that scrum. Shot right on, just across the crease. Gets back to Barker on the blue line. Barker around his man. Walks in, slap shot right on. Liam makes the save and covers up. 1-0. 11:07 left in the first period. Keith, Wild, and Latour coming out with Barker and Kenyon staying on the blue line. Barker drags around his man, walks through the center into the slot, and shot and scores. Whoa! Oh no! Yes. Gavin Keith just scored his first goal. I didn't get it. Oh, he scored his first goal of the season. Oh, we had a little camera malfunction. Yeah, good. Okay. What's going on here? Okay. Oh, all right, they're a little tight going out of the way. All right, that'll. Okay, try that. You okay? Okay, sorry about that. Well, so we got Gavin Keith scoring his first goal of the season. Sorry we didn't get that on the video. Had a little, the camera fell over. Okay, here we go. Back to the point to Bentham. Bentham walks around his man, gets it down low. Paget's on it. Looking for it. Backhands it up to Petrie at the point, but it just got past him and out of the zone. Bo Campbell's chasing him. Petrie's got to move. Fires it around towards to his partner Bentham, who chips it out. Now Bentham tried to walk out of the zone with it. It's knocked off his stick. Fired on towards net. Wide. High. Marsh is on it. Terrace shot. Nice save by Liam. Put down low by DeVries. South Oak's able to come up with it and get it up the boards, but it's knocked off the South Oak player's stick by DeVries. Gets up to center. Chip pass through the middle. It's intercepted by South Oak, and they're able to get it down into the zone. Burns is trying to catch up to Max, and a nice chip play by Terrace up to Taylor up to Terrace. Couldn't get through the D. DeVries gets it down low to Terrace. Taylor sitting in front of the net, wide open. Centering pass, and he scores. Nice. Now Barker picks up the puck. Backhands it up the boards to Latour. Latour walking through, gives it up to Keith. Coming in through across the blue line, gives it to Wild to Latour. He can't find it in his feet. Latour now behind the net. Fires it in front, but it's deflected to the corner. Another centering pass. Kenyon keeps it in at the point and puts it down low to Latour. Wild picks it up, gives it over to Latour. Latour playing with it a bit. And Keith and Latour run into each other, and South Oak's able to get it up to the blue line and out. Now Bodie Smith, the kid we need to look out for here. Shot, big save. That's Beckett's first save of the game, I believe. Keith up to Wild. Bounces back to Keith, who chips it in and goes for a change. Barker going in deep to go and pressure the puck. Mark finds it, tries to center it, and Liam covers up. Face off to the blocker side of Liam Schneider. Brody Marsh had it. They're all fighting for it on the blue line, and Bo Campbell comes up with it. No, it's Petrie, puts it up to Padgett. Padgett's got some space to walk in. Goes wise up. Bonner at the far post. A nice shot on by Brody Marsh, and quick whistle. Face off. Puck over to the weak side. It's kept in by... the ref calling icing on that one. Says that the puck got across the blue line. And no face off out just outside the South Okanagan zone. It is 4-0. With 5:55 left in the first period. South Oak coming in the zone, and Bentham bodies his man off the puck. Bomber now picks it up, puts it to Bentham. Bentham's going to go for a skate into the zone. Padgett's going to the net, centering pass, and the pass was behind Padgett. DeVries was covering for Bentham on the blue line. Now Padgett hooks Bo Campbell down. Refs didn't see that one. Padgett up to Bomber, who chips it out and down the ice and go for icing. Face off down to the right side of Becca Netherton. Terrace taking the face off. Taylor and DeVries out there. Puck in the corner for Sigston, and he fires it to Taylor on the half boards. Knocked off his stick, and in comes South Oak. They put it down deep. Sigston's on it. Backhands it around to DeVries on the half boards. DeVries up to Taylor. Taylor finds almost found Terrace, but it's intercepted. And Nolanick fires it down for icing. Terrace wins the face-off into the corner for Barker. Barker runs into the goal, and Beckett had to be sharp there. I think Barker was going to try to walk it out in front of the net and lost the handle on the puck. Another face-off win by Terrace, and Barker is going to try to take it up the middle again. A nice long lead pass to Taylor. Gets through the defender, and Taylor's on a breakaway. Shot. Just missed the net. DeVries knocks it down low to Terrace. Terrace loses the handle, and out comes South Oak. Chips it out of the zone and down. Burns is on it. He's chasing down Kenyon. Good work by Kenyon to get back there. Barker walking in, gives it up to Terrace. South Oak comes out with it, but they can't get it out. Taylor's got it. Taylor's on his backhand, puts it towards net, but just wide. Terrace puts it into the slot. Keith has it, a shot, just wide. D to D to Barker. Barker drags around his man, loses the puck. Now Latour's got it, and he's got to go chase back to center. Fires out to open Keith on the far side. Centering pass is intercepted. Latour tried to wind up for a shot and missed it. Now Bodie Smith picks up Aaron pass and 2-on-1 against Petrie. Shot and Beckett makes the save. Bodie Smith fanned on the shot and it was a little tricky. Beckett was able to keep it out. Latour. And the whistle blows. I'm not sure why. Latour was able to stay on side there, but I think the refs blew the whistle a little prematurely. Face off to Bentham. In the zone, Padgett chasing after it. Comes right out in front. A weird bounce off the backboard. And Padgett just took down his man, and he's going to go to the box for two. And he touches the puck, and be the first penalty of the game. How you doing there? You having what are we adjusting all this stuff? All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, let's just try to keep it in the same position so it's not going up and down. And all right, here comes Bomber through center and dumps it right in. Here comes Bodie Smith weaving through the team. Still has it. In the corner, around. Bentham's going to find it. Backhands it back. Cole Campbell centers it. Wyatt Benyon got a backhand off, but couldn't get it through. And nice chip down by Terrace. Campbell on it. Terrace finds it. Puts it in centers. Ooh, and Leo Warren puts it right on net to Liam, and he covers up. Wild taking the face off with DeVries out there, Olenek and Sigston. Here comes South Oak. Oh, Sigston tripped up, got tripped, and jeez, oh my gosh, what's okay, Austin? He's kind of playing with a bunch of stuff, trying to get it to his preference, but it kept on. He dropped it a couple times. Yeah, I know, right? All right. All right. So South Oak scored. I think that was a power play goal. Yeah. So they got their power play goal, 4-1. And that'll do it for the first period. Okay. Okay, thanks. All right. So that was a good first period for the junior Vees. Gavin Keith getting his first goal of the season. Lots of cheers and applause in the arena after that goal. Terrace getting the first, getting us on the board first. Then Barker, Keith, and then Easton Taylor potting one. South Oak coming on, getting on the board with a power play goal close to the end of the period. All right, Barker racing into the zone. Centers it. And Kenyon fell, but desperation. He is able to get his stick and break up that rush. There was going to be a breakaway. Bombers back to help out. He throws it to the blue line. Gets it back over to Barker. Barker up to Brody Marsh. Marsh comes in across center, tries to dump it in, gets it back. And puts it in front of the net. Padgett using his body to try to get position on number 4, Kelly there. Number 6. Given over to Marsh. Padgett chops it across the crease. Kept in at the point by Kenyon, but just got out. Barker stepped up on his man. Padgett throws it up to DeVries, across the blue line. DeVries on his back end, going wide around his man. Had to stop up. Fires it towards net and goes around the weak side. Kenyon pinches and keeps the puck in briefly. Oh, DeVries has it. Shot and blocked. Terrace stops up. Try to get over to Barker. Just gets out of the zone and he walks in offside. Bentham at the blue line. Fighting for it. Pops loose and goes down to the V zone. Smith is chasing after it. Good job by Petrie to break that up, and he got it up to Terrace. He got it to DeVries. DeVries throws it down low, and Terrace is going to skate onto it. Got Taylor right in front of the net. Puck gets to the point to Bentham. Bentham loads up, and shot doesn't get through. It's shot down and should go for icing. He does. Okay. It's a centering pass by Latour. Gets to the point. Sigston fires it down. No one can get their stick on it. Latour has it over to, nice pass by DeVries or Taylor or Terrace back to Latour. And sorry, that was wild. So Latour and Liam's able to cover up. Those blue helmets of Terrace and Wild always get me mixed up. Face off with one back to Sigston, and it just got past him. Smith is chasing Sigston down. Sigston backhands to the weak side. It's picked up by South Oak, and Olenek tripped up his man, and he's going for the box for 2. Face off, won by South Oak to the point. Gonna take a shot right on. Big save by Beckett, and he's able to hold on. Bomber at the face-off dot. Marsh is able to find the puck, and he dumps it down. Clears the zone. 16:46 left in the second period. South Oak makes it to center, but the puck's stolen by Paget and gets it down low into the zone. Paget reads that play and still intercepts the pass. But out comes Leo Warren. Gets tried to get around Barker, could not. And Barker chips it right up to Paget. Paget through center, tried to dump it in, blocked, and gets it back. Second time, and he knocks his man down. Now gets to Kenyon at the point. He walks around one of his men, gets it to Terrace. Terrace fires it back down. Paget tags up, and he's going to go in and pressure. South Oak's able to break out. Gets it just to center, though. Taylor throws it back in. Paget on the half boards, battling. Taylor steps up on his man, but Bo Campbell's able to get out of the zone. He's got a bit of ice to skate. Gets puck through Barker around the net. He's looking. His line mates were changing a shot on goal, and Beckett holds on. Puck's jumped in deep by South Oak. Rimmed around and out of the zone by Taylor. Vees on the puck. Fires it around the boards up to Taylor. It's out of the zone. Our penalty is over. It's 5-on-5. Olenek and Bentham out there. So Barker's up on forward now, I believe. Unless we got 3 defensemen out there. Yeah, I think we might have 3 defensemen out there right now. Bentham throws it deep. And all 3 defensemen just... Okay. So now Sigston and Petrie are out there. On D. Puck over to Sigston. Sigston going to skate with it. Chips it up to Wild. The outlet pass spanned on, and Wild's in there jamming at it. Gets rimmed around to Keith on the weak side. Keith's battling there. Finds it. He gets just about got away from his man, but it's turned over to Wild. Now Latour walks in. He's got a bit of room. Shot. Big save by Liam. And there's a penalty coming to South Oak. Hooking. And that's will be the Junior Vees' first power play of the game. Number 17 is going to the box. Faceoff's one to Petrie at the point. Chips it down low to Latour. Latour centers it to Wild. Trying to jam it. Got a couple shots in. Liam was there to make the saves. So right to the slot for Latour and got the shot off, and Liam found the rebound and covered up. .143 left in the power play of the Junior Vees. in the corner for Latour. Tried to center it to Keith. It was intercepted. Smith gets it out of the zone. Sigson. Oh, fires it across D to D, but luckily that player couldn't get it. Couldn't find the puck. No, Keith battling. Gets to the point to Kenyon, who took a slap shot and just kind of got off the heel of his stick. Didn't get all of it. Petrie dumps it down low to Wild. Wild into the spin and tried to get the shot off. Returns now got it. Finds Keith in the center, but just couldn't get it through. Kenyon over to Petrie. Petrie backhands it down the half boards. 51 seconds left in the power play. Smith on his backhand gets it out of the zone past Kenyon. He's coming in. And Petrie got over to help out. And now we got an odd man rush. So 2-on-2 with Latour and Keith. Latour shot high over the net. Paget's in there. Got it. Finds Barker. Puck's knocked off Barker's stick. Brody Marsh on his man. Stumped down. 10 seconds to go here. Bomber's got a ton of speed coming out of the zone. He gets it over to Paget. Paget gets it down to the corner. Spins. Tries to get it in front of the net. Barker now picks it up but loses it to Cole Campbell. Kenyon rubs his man out, and he's going to take a penalty for body contact there. And Vees are going to be on the penalty kill. So Chase Bomford with Brody Marsh. Southall gets into the point. Owen is able to get it out of the zone. Southall able to get it out up to Bo Campbell. Bo Campbell's got a bunch of speed. Tries to get around Bentham, but can't. Bentham finds the puck. Turns and fires it up to the point, but not out. Shot from the point. It didn't get through, and Chase Bomford gets it out of the zone. Campbell with it now. Chips it down in the zone onto the Olenek stick. He gets it and just fires it down the ice. 1 minute left in the penalty to Samuel Kenyon. And I think they called offside on that. Chipped up to DeVries. DeVries in the zone. Shot. Liam finds it. Paget stole it from him. Chips it kind of into the center, but South Oak's able to pick it up and come out. Paget's getting back hard on Dowell, and he's going to take a penalty. Reaching in there and tripped up his man. And the Junior Vees will be down 2 men for 35 seconds. DeVries at the face-off. South Oak comes out with it. Shot right on. And Beckett's able to hold on. Sigson gets it to the point. Then DeVries is able to get his stick in there and get it out of the zone. DeVries found the puck, and he's able to fire it down the ice. Nice play by him. And now 5 seconds left in the penalty to Kenyon. He'll be coming out of the box before 5-on-4 for a minute and 25 seconds now. In comes Kelly for South Oak. Doesn't get only it's as far as Barker. They can't get the puck out. Barker's going to pick it up behind the net. And he fires it up down the ice. Terrace pressuring the puck. Gets it Taylor. Taylor fires it towards net. Terrace picks it up behind the net. Looking for someone. Puts it over to Taylor. Taylor shot. Terrace tries to wrap around. Barker's going to pinch in and puck in the corner for Barker. He's trying to walk out. He gets it up to the point to Taylor. Taylor, it's in his feet. Backhands it down deep. Terrace is going to get there. Nice penalty kill by the junior Vees. A centering pass. Fires and Taylor just rips it home. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Great job on the penalty kill. Taylor covering for his D-man at the point, gets it down low to Terrace, who just found Taylor just streaking into the slot, and he just ripped it. Now here comes Wild, shorthanded still. Centers it for Keith, that doesn't get through. Comes to the point, Barker's going to walk in, but just bounces over his stick. Penalties over to Paget, and 5-on-5. Puck is turned over. Latour's now got it. Wild's in front of the net. Tip. A big rebound. Puck just sitting there. No one can find it. Finally, South Oak gets a stick on it and gets it out of the zone. Up to Barker. Barker's going to skate through the middle, get through a couple of his guys. And nice move by Smith. Get around Keith. Barker finds that puck. He skates out of the zone. Weaving through center. Across the blue line. Going wide. And Latour now finds it. It goes into the center and out of the zone. Centering right on net. Paget's out of off the bench and picks it up. Paget intercepts the pass and Liam holds on. Paget takes the face off, wins it, gets to Brody Marsh. Marsh, puck on his stick, spins away. He's still got it. He's still fighting and battling for it. Knocks over his man and chips it to Bomber in the slot. Bomber tries to get through a few guys and got taken down. Now Bomber got it again. He puts it down low. Paget gets a stick on it and Brody Marsh has it. But Bo Campbell was able to find it in that battle and gets it out of the zone to Sigson. Sigson chips it to Bomber, but it's intercepted by Campbell, and he's coming in 1-on-4. Still got it. Gets a shot off. Goes wide. Chase Bomford fires it up through the middle to Marsh. Marsh tried to walk it out and couldn't, but got a second chance. Got it up to Bentham. Bentham's coming in with Paget. Backhand across the crease, and Paget couldn't find it. It's chipped up out of the zone, and Campbell's one-on-one against Kenyon. Kenyon swats it away from him. Great job by him, and they go into the corner to battle. Now DeVries finds it and slows things down a little bit. Nice chip off the boards to Terrace. Terrace gets it over to Bomber. Bomber off the boards up to Terrace. Back comes South Oak. Oh, Chase chips it back into the zone. And Terrace is able to find him, get it up to Chase Bomber. Bomber coming in with DeVries to try to drag around his man. And the South Oak player spins away, gets it out of the zone to Petrie. Petrie chips it back in briefly, gets it to Terrace. Terrace walks in, tried to get around his man and couldn't. Petrie throws it down deep. Big bounce off the end boards. Nice play by South Oak to bring it to the weak side, and nice breakout by them. Here comes Burns. He gets around Petrie. He's going wide. He's going to try to cut to the center, but Terrace gets back and helps him out and knocks it off his stick. And Petrie's going to lead the rush here, gets it up to Taylor. Taylor's across the blue line, fires it in on net. DeVries is going to pick it up behind the net. Well, South Oak player got there first. McIntyre, she chops up and turns around and dumps it out of the zone. Olenek going to go back. 3:35 left in the second period, and this should be icing. He had his hand up for icing, but decided not to blow the whistle. And Taylor got a stretch pass, and he's coming in on a partial break. He's driving the net, and he gets ridden off the puck. Couldn't get the shot off. Wild centers it to DeVries. DeVries in, just couldn't get wrap it around Liam. Back to Olenek at the point. Olenek B to D, almost intercepted. Barker gets back and helps out and chips it up to Wild, who has a bit of space to get it, walk into the zone. Guy up to Latour. Latour on his backhand, fires it on net. And Liam, covering the post, holds on. Wild taking the face off. South Oak wins it, and Neiman chips it around to the weak side. Intercepted by Latour. He walks in, he chips it over to Keith, but Liam kicked his pad out and didn't let that get through. Barker making some moves at the blue line, walks in, shot, deflected. Keith's now got it. He's going to try to wrap around. He puts it in front. Barker or Latour to Olenek. He loses it, and it's a breakaway for, of course, Bodie Smith in. Big show, and Beckett was out high in his crease to challenge that breakaway, and Bodie Smith just could not get it all the way around, and Beckett holds on. Great job by Beckett to be high and challenging that breakaway. Face off, won by South Oak. Intercepted by Brody Marsh. Paget picks it up and comes in across the blue line. Stops up. Puts it. Tried to get back to the defense to Bentham on D, but he wasn't there. Bentham puts it up the boards and out. South Oak throws the puck down into the zone. Sigston's got it. Sigston's outlet pass to Bomber was intercepted, and South Oak had it for a moment. Now Bomber's got it. Passes it up to Paget. Paget coming in. Puck stolen from him. Brody Marsh steals the puck, gets it down low, puts it into the corner. Paget's going to go after that. Steals the puck from his man, puts it over to Bomber. Bomber tried to center it. Paget's now got it and shot right on and kick saved by Liam. Brody Marsh centers it. And out comes Bodie Smith. Weaving through center, across the blue line. Gets it in front, but it's intercepted by Bentham and slows things down behind the net. Deflected over to Petrie, who's able to get it out of the zone to Paget at center. Paget chips it into the zone. He's going to go for a change. And Campbell has a lot of room. He's walking in. He gets through, almost gets through Petrie, but Petrie was able to just get a piece of that puck. And now it's up to Bomber. Bomber lead pass up to DeVries. DeVries has got a step on his man. He's got Terrace right in front of the net. And that is it for the second period. 5-1 the junior Vees. One, just 2 goals in that period. One by Easton Taylor, shorthanded. Or, I'm sorry, just 1 goal in that period. South Oaks' goal was in the first, so just 1 goal. Yeah, shorthanded tally by Easton Taylor. Yeah, I know. So, 20 minutes left in the game. South Oaks from had played a good second period. Shut down Penticton Vees pretty well. We are in the A division, and South Oak plays in the B division. So here comes Taylor, backhand, centers it, just gone through everybody. Bentham got back hard to get that puck from the on-rushing South Oak player. Terrace steals the puck and tried to backhand it down to Taylor. It was intercepted. DeVries just fires it down and goes for icing. Got DeVries on defense now. Olenek with the puck. Gets it over to Barker. Barker passes it up to Keith. Keith tried to get it to Latour, but it's just behind him. McIntyre, she's got it. Burns picks it up, but he's stood up by Olenek, and here comes Latour. He's got a bit of speed. He dishes it to Keith, back to Latour. Wild run it going to the net. A shot right on, saved by Liam. Keith picks it up, tries to puts it right in front to Wild, who shoots and scores. That was a nice pass by Keith. And that fooled everybody. Paget taking the face off. Olenek and Barker on defense. South Oak gets it to center. Barker stepped up on his man and stole the puck. He's coming in. Got Bonner going to the net. Bonner got a piece of it. He's trying to center it. And we've got one defenseman back. Olenek, he's racing back. Shot. Beckett makes the save and covers up. Paget wins the faceoff back to Brody Marsh. Marsh's pass is deflected over to Sigston. Sigston gets it up to Bonner. Whoa, and Paget runs into Bonner and they lost the pass, or lost the puck. Back to Petrie. Petrie chips it up the boards. Marsh gives it up to Paget. They come into the zone. It's 2-on-1. Paget and Bomber. Liam holds on. To Sigston at the point. Bentham gets it, shot, and just goes wide. Taylor's picked it up, fires it right in the front of the net, and intercepted by number 15 on South Oak, but he gives it up to Terrace. Terrace on his backhand, puts it back to Petrie. Petrie down, back down to Terrace. Terrace can't get to the puck and gets out of the zone. They know it just stayed in, apparently. No icing. Or no offside. Bentham now puts it down low to Taylor, and Terrace runs onto it. Tries to chip it up to Sigston. Sigston swats at it and keeps it in. Taylor and Terrace tangle. That's some alliteration for you. Shot by Taylor. Hits outside of the post. They get it just as far as the blue line, but Terrace walking into Taylor. Shot right on. Bentham in low, trying to jam it in there, and Liam makes the save. Terrace gets it and scores. Just gets it underneath Liam. And that makes it 7-1 with 16:41 left in the period. Kenyon fanned on the puck and comes in. Big save by Beckett, and rebound just goes wide. Latour chips it up to Wild. Goes into the corner. Backhand to the weak side, and Latour's going to get in there. Latour finds the puck. Spins away from his man. Tried to center it, hit off the back side of the net, gets rimmed around, and Kenyon keeps it in at the point, but fans on the puck. Luckily, they weren't able to break out. And here comes Leo Warren across the blue line, 1-on-3. He spins around. He's got nobody. They're all changing. He's still got the puck, waiting for his teammates to catch up to him. Campbell's in front of the net. Centering pass, and Campbell just about got his stick on that. He's at the far post. Oh, and it deflects off of a junior V player and past Beckett. That's Leo Warren with the goal there. He played for the 2015 Nighthawks last spring season. Good, that was a good hard work by him to. He deserved that goal. Paget chips the puck right on net. Nice save by Liam. Chase Bomford goes and throws it in the center zip. Nobody's there. It's intercepted. Now Barker finds it, and he's going to come in. Trying to make some moves. Goes to the front of the net to Paget. Paget's shot. It's deflected off of the skate into the corner. Barker keeps it in. Paget's going to walk into the slot. Shot. Saved by Liam. Gets it to Barker keeps it briefly in the zone. Well, it's still in there. Paget helped him out there. Comes loose. And they get it out of the zone, and Olenek back. His stick was knocked out of his hand. Now Barker has it. Leading the rush. Nice interception by Bomford. Big rebound. They couldn't find it. Gets to the point and kept in by Olenek. Now Brody Marsh has it. Going wide. Centers it to Paget. Paget finds it. Oh, and a stretch save by Liam. Just got his foot on it. Bomber tried to wrap around, and it was saved by Liam. And South Oak comes up with it. Paget trips up his man. No call. Olenek keeps it in at the point. Marsh has got it. Chips it over to Bomford, but wasn't ready for it and got out of the zone. Barker gets around his man, walks in, shot, and big save by Liam. Up to center to Petrie. Petrie to Taylor. Taylor takes it wide. Terrace is going to the net. Ooh, big high shot over the net. Rimmed around to the point and out of the zone. Digs into Petrie. Petrie puts it up to Taylor, but couldn't handle it and gets low. Bentham's stepping up on his man. Oh, Bentham's playing forward right now. Terrace shot, and Liam makes the save. Jamming at the rebound, and Liam finds him and holds on. Trying to figure out who was the extra forward that now that DeVries was playing defense, and it is Von Bentham who's getting the opportunity to play some forward with Terrace and Taylor. Faceoff's won by Terrace, and Bentham's fighting for it. He spins and gets it, tried to get it to the point. It's intercepted, and Bodie Smith's coming out with it. He puts it up to Wyatt Benyon, is going wide. Puts it in front. Oh, and that was a dangerous pass. A good opportunity for South Oak. Stakes in play, makes a nice play, and puts it to the weak side to Petrie. Petrie looks up, and he's skating with it. Maybe waited a little too long to make a pass there, and Bentham just knocked his guy over, and Bentham's took a body checking penalty there, body contact penalty. That's the Junior Vees' fifth penalty of the game. Yeah, 12:30 left in the game. 7-2. Wild pick there. Wild's got it now and finds Keith. South Oak has it. Coming in the zone, going wide around Kenyon. Kenyon's all over his man and rubs him out, and he's going to take a penalty for tripping. And the Junior Vees will be on their second 5-on-3 disadvantage of the game. Hey, MC. MC, are you doing the scoring? It's 7-2. It just says 9-2 on there. The what? Oh, okay. I thought it was 7-2. I only have 7 goals on my sheet. Maybe is it 9-2? Here comes South Oak, trying to get out of their zone. Olenek stepping in there, pressing hard. They turn it over, and Latour chips it down low. Latour goes in to get it. He's going to have to get back hard here. So it looks like South Oak, wasn't paying attention. They took a penalty. So it's a 5-on-4 right now. Or a 4-on-3, I should say. And they get it down on Beckett. And Beckett puts it to the corner. DeVries picks it up. Walks around his man. And got a 2-on-2 coming into the South Oak zone. It's shot on. Big rebound. Excuse me. Pass to the point. Oh, and that went out. And that was offside. Penalty to Bentham's over, and now 4-on-4 for 43 seconds. And then Junior Vees will have a power play for about 17 seconds. Paget taking the face off. He wins it. The Barker skates onto it. D to D over to Patry. Couldn't handle it. And South Oak walked in offside. Paget wins the face off, but right over to McIntyre, and shot goes wide. So it's Patry. Patry up to Bomber. Bomber's going to come in, cross the blue line, kicks it up, shot on, just wide. Paget just fell behind the net, and I think they're giving South Oak a penalty for tripping. Was that on? Oh, Paget's getting the penalty. Who's getting the penalty for tripping? Yeah, it is South Oak. I don't know. I didn't see a trip there, unless it was. Yeah, Will just lost an edge and fell, but the ref at the far blue line saw a trip there. Maybe there was. I'll look back and see here. And yeah, I don't see a trip there at all. Paget has lost an edge. The player wasn't even close to him. Big shot by Patry from the point and held on by Liam. So now the Kenyon's penalty is over. The Junior Vees have a 5-on-3 advantage right now for 13 seconds. Face off one by Paget. Goes back to the point. Kenyon slap shot right on. Big save by Liam. Marsh has got it. He's going to walk around, stop up. Someone's got to get in there and help him out. Paget digs it out of there and tries to wrap around. Liam's there to hold the post. And the first penalty is over. It's a 5-on-4 for a minute 23 seconds. Pucks along the end boards. Paget has it. Sharp angle shot, and Liam holds on. Face off. Salvo comes up a bit, gets it to the blue line, but Barker kept it in. Now they get it out and down the ice. Minute and 5 seconds left in the power play. Olenek picks it up on the net. Chips it over to Barker. Barker up through center. Weaving into the zone. Passes it. Bentham has it. Shot. Blocked. Terrace trying to dig it out of there. And it's out of the zone. Campbell's going to race in a foot race with Olenek. And Olenek blocks him and takes an interference call. So we got a 4-on-4 for 31 seconds. Face off one to Taylor. DeVries puts it down the ice. And that'll be icing. I don't think DeVries realized it was 4-on-4. Important to know the situation. 17 seconds left in the penalty to South Oak, and then South Oak will be on the power play. Olenek or South Oak gets it, shot on, and Beckett holds on. Okay, forward change there, and Wild wins the faceoff to Figston. Figston puts it around the weak side to DeVries. DeVries out of the zone. Well, now it's now the power play is starting for South Oak. Minute and 20 seconds to go on that, and they fire it to center. Sigston's got it, can't handle it, and Bodie Smith just got free there. In comes Wild. Wild goes around his man. Puts it right into Keith. He gets a shot off. It was deflected and cleared to the corner. DeVries tried to walk in. It's hit off his stick and down the ice. Sigston's on it. Goes and tries to fire it up the ice. Gets it to Keith. Keith chips it off the boards and out of the zone. South Oak puts it down back into the zone, and Sigston clears it. Now Bodie Smith coming down the right side, tried to get around DeVries and couldn't. DeVries steals it and gets across center, puts it over, nice pass over to Wild. Wild just puts it into the corner. Really smart play by him and goes for a change. Defense has been out there for a little while. They could probably use a change. Paget's out with Latour. Here comes Bodie Smith winding up through center or through middle of the zone. Oh, and Latour takes a tripping penalty, reaching in, trips up Smith. That is the 8th penalty of the game on the junior Vees. They have more penalties than goals in this game. I suppose that's kind of normal. Campbell against Paget to face off and gets into the corner. Petrie rims it around to 5-on-3 for 5 more seconds. Campbell Warren just got the tip on, and Paget gets it up and out of the zone and down the ice. Clears the puck. Minute and 40 seconds left in the 5-on-4 now. Warren picks it up in the corner. Nice breakout. Campbell's got it. He's being harassed by Brody Marsh, and Paget finds it. Turned over to Kenyon. Kenyon chips it out to center. When Zeman walks in, shot on. Beckett makes the save and holds on. 5:33 left in the third period. 59 seconds left in the power play. And we're going to get a face-off to the right of Beckett. Terrace and Bomber out there with Barker and Sigston on D. Shot right on, and Beckett had to be sharp there. I think the puck was tipped on that shot from the point. Terrace wins the face-off back to Barker, who flips it up and down the ice. Chase Bomford going in to pressure the puck. It's put up on the half boards and gets to center. Barker finds it. Barker walks in, chips it into center to Terrace, but it's intercepted, and Burns for South Oak has it, weaving in and out and getting across the blue line. He fires it in. Ooh, and Beckett was a little out of position there and ended up got his stick on it just to deflect it wide. I think that puck was going into that far corner. Just went over the net. My vantage point, Beckett's just a little bit off on his positioning there when they're coming in the right side. Here comes Barker. Shot over the net. Terrace now has it. Latour finds it, centers it right to Terrace, who had a wide open net and missed. I think it hit the post. Latour now overskates it, but is able to find it and get it to Terrace. Terrace's stick was being tied up. 5-on-5 now. Bomber almost stole the puck. South Oak gets it up to center, and DeVries is out there and able to steal it. Or that's Barker, sorry. Barker battling for it in the corner. And then pops loose to Taylor. Taylor's got it now behind the net. Barker gets back to his defensive position. He's going for a change. DeVries takes a shot right on, saved by Liam. Taylor tries to wrap around and scores. That is Taylor's hat-trick goal. That puts the score at 8-2. Paget wins the faceoff, got to Bentham. Bentham's going wide. Paget's going to the net. Knocked off Bentham's stick. Taylor in the corner finds it. Centers it. He gets to the point for Olenek and puts it down to the corner to Taylor. Liam holds on. To the point, DeVries shot just goes wide. Taylor's on it. Fires it right in front. Kick saved by Liam. Bentham now chips it down low. Paget's going to get in there. South Oak's able to come up with it. They can't get it out, and DeVries fires it over to the weak side. Now they get it out, and Here comes Bodie Smith again, across the blue line. Coming in through center, stops up. He's tripped up. Still has the puck. Is able to get it over to Warren. Warren throws it around the boards, and Paget's going to pick it up. Gets it up in center. Puck's chipped in. Smith's down low. Shot up high and scores. Smith got behind the defense and was able to come in and lift one just up over the shoulder of Beckett. Face off, won by South Oak. Throw it up right side boards. Petrie's got it, chips it up off the boards to Wild. Now Marsh has got it. Marsh tripped up a bit. He pucks up to center. In comes South Oak. Campbell walking in. Gets a weak shot off, and Beckett holds on. .143 left in the game. Canyon, nice move to stop up. Gets it up to Wild. Wild to Marsh, just a little in front of him, but he's able to still skate onto it. Comes in, shot, and scores! Brody Marsh puts the top corner over Liam's glove side. Makes it 9-2, or 9-3, sorry. Face off, one by Wild. He just takes it himself and walks into the zone. He's got Keith with him. He drags, goes around the defense. He still got it. Tried to center it and was intercepted. Battling with McIntyre back there, and South Oak's able to chip it up to the half boards. Nice job by Keith to get back on it against his man. Chips it up to Wild. Wild in the zone, gets over to Keith. Keith stops up, shot right on. Big rebound for Marsh. Oh, and he just stand on the shot there. Wild tried to center it. It's intercepted. 1 minute to go in the third period. Here comes Burns into the far corner, battling with Keith. Kenyon gets in there too. Kenyon wins the battle and gets the puck. Fires it up right up to Terrace. Terrace got a bunch of speed, going a little too fast. Stumbled. Now DeVries is going to take it. He's got a bunch of speed. Goes hook there, no call. Fires it right to the front. Shot right on. Saved by Liam. Terrace going to try to do something with it here. He gets it up to Sigston at the point, but Sigston couldn't keep it in there. Sigston throws it down low. That'll do it. 5 seconds left in the period and the game, and Junior Vees will take this one 9-3. Job by South Oak. They played a really good game. So that'll do it for this weekend's games. We, like I said, playoffs start next weekend. They're up in West Kelowna and Kelowna. Our first game will be at 7 p.m. against Prince George at Royal LePage Place on Friday night, March the 6th. And then on Saturday, 2 games. First one at Rutland Arena against Kelowna at 12:15, and the second one against Kamloops at the Jim Lynn Arena in West Kelowna at 4:15. Look forward to seeing you there. Should be fun. And then, of course, if we the top 4, we have the 6 teams that are in playoffs. Top 4 go to semis, and we'll play on Sunday. So we'll see if Sunday is still up in the air. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Shots on goal before you leave. Shots on goal were 47 shots for Penticton and 21 shots on goal for South Hilton. Take it easy. Have a great rest.